Oh, yes. America's favorite segment in the morning is at the panic button. Gerald McCoy, Cody Decker. This is how the game works, Gerald. I'm going to give you a team. I'm not even telling you what sport, although it's usually NFL. And you guys have to decide, is it time to panic or not panic?
Mm-hmm.
Got it? If you say panic, hit the button. Got it?
Easy money.
All right, here we go. Team number one, the Cincinnati Bengals. They only scored 13 points against the Cleveland Browns. They are 0-3 when Joe Burrow throws an interception, and that offensive line looks like it took a major step backwards. They're no longer in first place. Cincinnati Bengals, panic or don't panic?
No panic.
All right, tell me why.
Let me tell you why, man. Joe Cool will be okay. Jamar Chase is coming back. The offensive line, yes, I think they need to ask a refund from them. But they played enough good games. And let's not forget, last year, they struggled up until mid-season, and then later in the season, they hit their stride right at the right time.
Yep.
All the way to Super Bowl. They will be okay. They do not need to panic.
And they are 4-4 right now, and since nobody's running away with the AFC North, I guess they'll be just fine. I should mention also, they do not face a team the rest of the way that right now has a top 20 ranked passing defense. So maybe that helps out as well until Jamar Chase comes back. All right. Team number two, the Arizona Cardinals, have lost 3 of their last 4. They are 3-5 on the year. Their defense is now ranked 30th in the NFL. And Kyler Murray, in his last 5 games, 5 interceptions. Cardinals, panic? Don't panic. Tell me why. Panic time.
They do need to panic, and they should have started panicking as soon as they hired Cliff Kingsbury. I don't understand how you have an under 500 record as a college coach, and you expect him to come into the NFL and win. Yes, Kyler he's struggling right now, but I believe in Kyler, but I do not believe in Cliff Kingsbury or Kyler and Cliff Kingsbury's relationship.
They have been fighting a lot on the sideline. Cody, I noticed you did not push the panic button. Why not?
Because their next 3 games are against NFC West opponents. On top of that, they just got back. Their offense looked really good last week. Hopkins are back. They look like a more complete team now. And then they looked good last weekend.
Did they win?
Oh, come on. Why? Because they lost a game. The next 3 games are against Seattle and L.A.
Get Seattle?
Yes.
Number 1 in the division?
For now. Oh, you believe in Gino too much. Too much.
What do we do? Wait. In the division? Isn't San Fran in that division?
I didn't mention them purposely.
Get out of here.
I did not mention them purposely.
All right, let's go to an NFC team. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this 3-game losing streak. They've averaged only 14.3 points per game. Their offense ranks 25th in the NFL. And 3 of their next 4 opponents, though, do rank in the bottom 6 as far as points per game allowed. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, panic? Don't panic.
Come on. Seriously? They scored above 25 points one time this year. They're averaging 19 points this season. Only 2 teams have ever averaged 19 points and ever made the playoffs.
Ooh, came armed with stats, Gerald McCoy. What do you got?
I know a stat. You have a guy who is in Arizona who you believe in, that I love, that has no accolades, versus a person who is in Tampa who has 7 rings. You expect one to figure it out and not the other one?
Interesting. I'm with Gerald.
All right.
Of course you are.
Everyone knows I've got a thing for Tom Brady.
Kyler Murray's going to figure it out, but Tom Brady's not.
Okay.
Yep.
And by the way, we don't get involved in the personal aspect of things, but it did come out this week. I do believe now that the divorce has been finalized and is public, he can now get back to concentrating more on football. And I don't care who you are. When you're going through that kind of stuff publicly, it has to distract you. I think Tom Brady is about to go on a run that would reconfirm and affirm that he's the greatest of all time. All right, next team. Of course this team's on the list. Let me just help you guys out now. Yeah. The New York Jets. Yep, the New York Jets. By the way, Zach Wilson's our quarterback.
He is.
Yeah.
Panic.
Yeah.
Panic. It's happening. It's happening. Time to panic.
The defense is legit, no doubt about that. They've had a great month and a half defensively as far as points allowed. But until Zach Wilson proves he's the guy, and they lost Breece Hall, and they lose Elijah Vera Tucker, their best offensive lineman, this team's in trouble. Jets, panic or don't panic? Yeah, go ahead.
Definitely need to panic, man. Breece Hall was a huge part, if not the offense was carrying it. And Zach Wilson, man, the issue right now is he's playing arrogant, like he's done something. He throws the ball carelessly. He's just all over the place. He has to, take a step back, get a slice of humble pie, and they'll be okay. But right now, it's not looking too good.
Well, he took a big slice of humble pie. He ate the whole damn thing, as a matter of fact. It's ugly. All right, from the Jets, here's an interesting one. See what you guys say about this. The New York Giants. Now, the Giants, of course, lost to Seattle. It was the worst game of the year for Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. If you want to give the Seattle defense credit for that, I'm good with it. 2 punt fumbles, though, on punt returns. And they only have 6 passing touchdowns this entire year. And they did not upgrade the wide receiving position. They have a bye week. Out of the bye, they have the Texans and the Lions. If they split those 2 games, they're 7-3 with 7 to go. Sounds pretty good. Or is it? New York Giants, panic or don't panic?
No.
You gotta raise it.
No. I don't even think there's a raise of the hand.
Why not?
No panic, man. They're not in trouble. They'll be okay. They have the Lions and the Texans. The Lions just gave away their best offensive weapon. They're 1-6. Not very good. The Texans, I love Lovie Smith, but not very good. I believe the last game, special teams didn't play well, but the defense was really good. They didn't play up to par. Saquon didn't have his best game. Daniel Jones didn't have his best game. But these next 2 games are, if any games are the best games to get back on track, they will be just fine.
And if there's even the possibility that Kenny Golladay, off the bye week, finally gets whatever his body's saying hurts, gets that right and gets on the field, at least you do have a legitimate wide receiver, but he hasn't played all year, so hard to count on that. Hey there, thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.